What's up, guys? This is PB. I'm the Silent Magician dude. Sorry. Okay, so I'm just gonna bring up my new deck profile. That's gonna be Witchcrafter shaddolls. So first, I'm gonna start from my main deck. Alright, so first one, it's gonna be, you're only gonna play one, but it's Witchcrafter Bell. What it does, so you discard one spell. You can negate every single monster on your opponent's board. It's hard once per turn, and each spellcasters, when they battle, you could reveal different names of different spells in your hand, and for each spells it gains 1,000 attack and defense. And the next one is going to be Witchcrafter Hainan. This one's very good if it's on the board. Your spellcasters doesn't get target, and she gets target, but the other spellcasters doesn't get target. You discard one spell card from your hand, and you could pop a card on the board that is face up. And the next ones are going to be a 3 Witchcrafter Shmeta. Yeah, I really don't.
Shmeta, not meta.
I really don't know how to pronounce this card. Okay, well, she's like the heart of the Witchcrafters. Like, if you have her in the hand and like one Witchcrafter spell, you're good to go. And you normal summon her and you tribute her in one spell. If it gets Ash, that's the worst thing. But we have 3 called by the grave in case for that. Yeah, and you get to special summon one of these on your board. That you just need one of them, but like protects your shaddoll window. That's like most likely why you want these. And when she's in the grave, you could banish her and toss one Witchcrafter spell from the deck. And I'll show you like what will be the target, but yeah, these 3 are like very important. And we have 3 Witchcrafter Pottery. So Pottery, so she has the same effect. Like, she's not the best, but honestly, like, but yeah, if you draw into like a hand with Witchcrafter Pottery and Witchcrafter Shmeta, you bring her out and do the same thing. You can banish her and draw a card and discard one Witchcrafter. So you can bring out both of these. It's the same effect. You tribute her, discard one spell. You bring out the boss monsters, and you can banish her from the grave, draw one card, and you need to discard one Witchcrafter card. And if you have her, it's perfect because you can toss it to the grave. What?
She just keeps laughing.
Nothing.
All right.
Behind the camera explaining anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, and
that's for sure.
okay. And the next card is going to be 3 Shaddoll Beasts. Yeah, well, it's just draw power. Like, you want to draw into multiple cards, like the spells or like things. What?
Nothing.
Alright, okay, yeah.
3 copies of Beast.
Yeah, 3 copies of Beast.
3, and then Hedgehog.
And, I'm gonna actually like bring out a different. So I'm gonna start talking about Shaddoll Falco first, because most of the times you're gonna target Shaddoll Beast or Shaddoll Window from your grave to bring it back from that grave from using Shaddoll Falco's effect. Has a flip effect to bring out one Shaddoll monster from your grave face down, and it has an effect for Shaddoll Beast has effect flip effect that you draw 2, discard 1, so it's pretty good. And 2 Shaddoll Hedgehog. If it hits the grave, you get to search one Shaddoll monster, and if you use the flip effect, you get to add one Shaddoll Spell Trap. Honestly, you're just gonna add Shaddoll Fusion or El Shaddoll Fusion. And 2 Shaddoll Squamata. If it hits the grave, you get to toss one Shaddoll from your deck. So you could just toss the Beast, draw 2, and 1 Shaddoll Dragon. If this hits the grave, you get to pop 1 back roll. And if it's the flip effect is you get to bounce 1 card. 2 Predator Plant Scorpio, and you can bring out 1 Predator Plants monster from your deck. And Cobra, you get to search 1
Fusion card.
Yeah, fusion card. That could be Super Poly or the other Shaddoll fusion cards. 3 Keeper of Dragon Magic.
What does that do?
You discard 1 card from your hand, and you get to get 1 fusion or polymerization normal spell card. And we're going to spells. Excuse me. way. I'm just gonna bring these out because it's pretty important for here. So okay, 3 Witchcrafter creation. So you get to search 1 Witchcrafter monster, and well, if you're gonna start from using this card from your hand, you're gonna search Witchcrafter's Shimada,
right?
yeah, Shimada, and yeah, and you're gonna start bringing them out. After that, it comes back to your hand from the grave, if you don't use the effect. So you're just gonna use for a cost for them to pop a card or negate all cards on the board, or you could reveal it and make it to change to attack for a spellcaster, and that's what you want to do with Shuttle Window with Witchcrafter Madame Bell. 1 copy of Witchcrafter Holiday. If your Bell or Hyena gets killed, you can just bring it back from the grave. 1 Witchcrafter Dramping. What?
Oh, what is it?
Dramping.
Yep.
Dramping.
You're tapping on the shoulder, that's why stuff. Yep.
This is really good against Mystic Mind because if you have multiple Witchcrafters on your board, you get to bounce it back to their hand, and it comes back from the grave to hand every 2 turns.
Yep.
Pretty good. Witchcrafter By Street. This is like the strongest spell for Witchcrafters. Protects every Witchcrafter monster from battle or effects. It doesn't get destroyed one time once per turn. And if it's in the grave, you get to activate it from the grave, and you can also use it for discard costs when it's on the field. 3 Shaddoll Fusions. And yeah, it's just Shaddoll Fusions. So you just fuse it out. If your opponent has an extra deck monster, and if they can't negate it, you get to toss 2 monsters from the deck. You could go for Dragon and Beast, draw 1 and pop 1 card, or you could get to like use it like I forgot the name. Sky Striker Engage. You get to search 1 and draw 1. 3 Called by the Grave. Well, just for Ash and those kind of cards. And Super Poly, like it really like helps you for like if you're playing against like Thunder Dragon and like multiple decks.
Like with dark monsters.
Yeah, or Salamander Grave because you could you can bring out the
Bear guy.
yeah, the fusion Salamander Grave. 3 El Shadow Fusions. And
That's the main deck, right?
Yeah, this is the main deck.
Right now we're
moving on
the
to
extra deck.
The extra deck. Okay.
Yeah, give this build a try, guys.
Yep. Now El Shadow
Shikanaga.
Shikanaga.
Nice looking card.
Yeah, nice looking card, but you actually really don't use this in the deck. You only use this for a super poly target if your opponent's playing Earth type monsters. Like, I'll say you'll use it against
Subterror.
Yeah, Subterror or Ultrageist when they use Hex. Not Hex. What's good?
Query.
Yeah,
Conqueror.
Yep.
Well, it's good against Naturia Beast too.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah, they can't chain to it.
Mhm.
They can't chain to Super Poly.
Yeah. And El Shadow Construct. Like, yeah, hope this comes back, but it's too good. You get to toss 1 out Shadow monster, and does it? If it battles a special summon monster, it just immediately destroys. This is just a super power target. If, like, I'll say it's against like Ultrageist. If they have Silkodus and they have cost to bounce your monster, you could just super poly it. If you have a El Shadow fusion, you could just go to another El Shadow.
You can use it against Hayate too.
Yeah. Oh, well, that's true. Okay. Next one is gonna be El Shadow. Grista, he's actually really good. Like, you could use it for, like, every Shadow monster is a super poly target, so you can use it against,
Infernoids.
Yeah, Infernoids or
Salamangreats.
Yeah, and, like, if a monster gets special summon, you discard 1 Shadow monster, you negate the summon, and destroy it. And El Shadow...
A name I can't pronounce.
What does it say?
And...
An Aniatalus?
Aniatalus. Yeah. Sorry, I can't. Bad with pronouncing cards. Sorry
Cool.
about that. Yeah, and so if you bring this card out, it kills off every single ritual or fusion deck, because if this card's on the board, you can special summon from trap cards or spell cards. And it's a floodgate. Well, that's the most reason that we're playing this deck. If you play against like I'll say Necros or like
Gishki.
yeah, Gishki. Yeah, that's Japanese. Well, yeah, any ritual deck or like heroes, those kind of decks. Yeah, it's just a good card against those. El Shadow Window. This is like the main card why I'm playing this deck. It has a lot of synergy with this monster. That I was even thinking like I might play 2, not like playing Heine, just play 2 of her Bell. But like, so you bring her out, and if you have Bell, like you can negate every single monster effect, and she's like, if she's on the board, she doesn't get destroyed by effects. You could kaiju it or banish it or bounce it. That's the worst. But by battle, you reveal 1 spell. She gains 1,000 attack. She doesn't get destroyed, and your opponent has only 1 special summon. So if they can't bring out something to get over it, like they can't like really do anything except if they're playing the one that I really don't like. Was again True Draco. Yeah, and this deck has a really bad matchup against True Draco. Yeah. Next one.
Polytarget?
Yeah, super poly targets.
More
Starving
super poly.
Venom. Summon Great Monster. I'm just not going to explain because they're just super poly targets. 1 Shaddoll Construct. If you can bring it out, it's really good because you don't need to activate fusion, and like you could just fusion summon 1 monster using her, and like you could bring out El Shaddoll Construct, or like you could bring any Shaddoll monster because like you have dark monsters in your deck, and like most of the monsters, like any single monster in the deck is like a fusion target. Okay, next one, Witch Apprentice. So there's actually a combo. You bring out the predator plants, and you search the fusion, and you bring her out first, and you bring out Linda, and Linda gains 500 attack points. So like your opponent really can like go over her. The first thing you kill her, and like, but if they kill her like next turn, like you could just bring out something else. Like you might have a chance to bring out Bell, and like yeah, it's just good with Linda. It's a good combination. And these 2, Gaia and Traffic Ghost. These 2 are just only for Mystic Mind. Yeah, if they use Ochama Trio, you just use him for linking them out, bring these out, and you get 3. You get to like have 3 pointers pointing down, like, or you get an attacker.
Perfect. Side deck.
And you can use him for Shekinaga.
Oh, true.
Yeah. Side deck. So 2 Spearmos. I will actually run 3, but I'm just going for 2 because
Space is tight.
yeah, honestly, this deck, like, you want to go first and like stop the floodgate. So like you don't really want to worry about you want to bring out floodgate. You don't want to like being worried about like a big board. So like in case if your opponent's like playing True Draco, you might want these. If they have like 3 monsters, you could out them. And one more thing is they can't target it, and it comes back because they don't have an extra deck. You could just keep on defense or like whatever. They can't attack you, so you'll survive. And okay, 3 Twin Twisters. Yeah, well, for back roll. Yeah, because like I don't like back roll. Yeah, 1 more back roll. And for True Draco's Mask of Restrict. Yeah, your opponent can't tribute summon. Yep, just floodgate for True Draco. Royal Decree. Yeah, well, yeah.
Trap cards.
Yeah, for Ultra Ice, because this deck also has a not really good matchup with Ultra Ice. And yeah, well, the most of the side deck cards are for back rolls. Sorry. Yeah, these for most Mystic Mind. And this is the deck profile. Thanks for watching, and I hope you guys will like the video. And please subscribe to the channel, and have a nice day. Thanks.